What is up, boys? This is video 3 of Jacyb's Bootcamp on teaching you how to trade or just become a better trader. Today we're going to be going over market structure, we're going to be going over times when you should be trading and when you shouldn't be trading, and then also an indicator, ICT kill zones and pivots, which will help you find highs and lows within the market, session highs, session lows within the market for targets and draws and liquidity when you are trading. So, let's get into it. So there's only realistically 3 ways the market moves. It's higher highs and higher lows, like this. So markets moving up with a little retrace and then breaking structure to the upside to continue in this sort of pattern to the upside. And then also lower lows and lower highs. Another pretty much higher highs and higher lows, just moving up and down, breaking structure to the downside, moving in a clear direction with a clear draw on liquidity. And then the third one is a range and consolidation. This is just us moving up, down, up, down, up, down, literally doing nothing. Like we have no clear direction, just moving in just a barcode pretty much. Like as simple as it is, we're just moving in a barcode. So what we want to be doing and what we want to be looking for is higher highs and higher lows in the market and lower highs and lower lows in the market. These are the 2 we want to be trading. Tick. This, we do not want to be trading at all. We will not find any good setups because we have no clear direction on where the market wants to go here. But we have very clear direction and can catch a very good trade to the upside here. So that is what we want to be looking for. I'm going to show you how to very simply identify this on the charts. Let me just go back to the candlesticks, and I think I have a good sort of template here for you guys. All right, first of all, market is closed at the moment, so nothing's happening. It's currently a Sunday. So as we can have a look here on the gold chart, currently on the 5-minute time frame, we have this lower high, we have this lower low. We have this lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Hopefully we make another lower high somewhere around here and then another lower low to continue moving lower. If we can see here, I drag this across. This is sort of what this lower high and lower low looks like. Up, down, and to confirm it's lower high, lower low and not a range consolidating, we can see we keep breaking structure to the downside, getting candles closing below this wick low. Bang. Very, very simple. If that isn't simple, then I don't know what is. Literally up, down, up, down. You have to be retarded if you can't understand that. Let's see if we can find a range trading. I think on the 15-minute. This is sort of a range here. Yeah, we'll just go here. This isn't like the biggest range, but you can see up here we have this higher low, and we create a lower low, and then we create a higher low again, but we proceed to fail making a lower low. And then we make another higher low, and market sort of is just consolidating at the moment. We're not finding anything really too great. Like, if we match this up with this, We've got that now. If we match it up with this, it's not looking too great. We're moving pretty sideways. There's no real clear target on the day. Nothing we can really find to take a trade to. But here, we are distributing really cleanly to the downside. We might have targets to the downside here that we want to find. Let's see if we can find a bullish example. Here's a decent bullish example. Let's go over here. So, this shows that we're in a bullish trend. We create a higher high. Now we put in a higher low. Then we create a higher high up here. Anywhere up here realistically. Create a higher low. Higher high. Higher low. Higher high. Higher low. And then so on and so forth. You understand the gist. Very, very simple. As we can see, very, very skewed and jagged, but we are clearly moving up in some sort of direction, breaking structure to the upside every single time to show clear direction that we are moving up. We want to be trading like that, with clear direction. That's pretty simple. I'm just going to get over that. Actually, this is something I was taught very early on in my trading. If we go up here, we usually have it on candlesticks because we're trading candlesticks. If we go over to the line chart, we can get a pretty clear direction of where the market is moving. We can clearly see we are going up, up, up. And then we pull back a little bit, higher lows. And then we move higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Simple. If you have no idea where the market is going, just go to the line chart, have a look. It will literally show you everything you need to see. Just have a look for clear direction. Next, we are going to move over to the best ever indicator you can get. ICT, kill zones, and pivots. This is going to show you, actually, before this, we're going to have you come over here on the time on TradingView. Set it to New York time, please. I only trade New York time. Having it at your own time, I live in Australia, in Adelaide. If I had it on my time, some shit down here like Adelaide time, look at this. Weird. We'd rather trade at the time that everyone else trades. It makes everything so much easier to correlate in the future when market opens, this and that. So we're going to get this indicator. What this indicator does is show you what times Asia session is on. And this is all in New York time, by the way. So make sure you have this down here in New York time, and this will all correlate to New York time. So Asia session runs from 8 p.m. to midnight. London session will run from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. New York AM session, 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then New York lunch will go from midday to 1 p.m. New York PM will go from 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. Nope, that's 4 p.m. And very simple. That's just all the session highs and lows on your screen at the moment. And it will tell you what the session highs and lows are. So you can see here, New York AM session. Probably can't see here, but New York lunch, New York PM, London, Asia. This is very helpful for highs and lows in the market. So this will give us our range high for the whole Asia market and our range low. So when Asia market opened at 8 p.m. here, this was the lowest point the whole market got to. And this was the highest point the whole market got to in Asia. These are very, very good draws on liquidity throughout New York session. This is why we have it on. So we have very good, strong draws on liquidity. And then, obviously, same thing with London. This was the range high between 2 a.m. So we can see on the bottom of the chart down here, can't really point it out, but you can see where my cursor is, it says 2 a.m. And then where my cursor is again, down here, is 5 a.m. That's when the market closes for London session. So this will give us our range high and our range low throughout this. And we can sort of see it's a very strong draw on liquidity. Like this is just outside of New York AM session. But this wasn't the best day to be trading as well. But as we can see, we are attracted to this target. We came and took this target out. If I hop over a bit further, I'm sure there will be some good, here we go. Very strong, nice. So, market here, New York AM session, we opened right here at 9:30 a.m. and came straight up to Asia highs. Very good draw on liquidity. I took a trade actually to Asia highs. Very, very strong draw on liquidity. That is what we want to be targeting, is session highs and session lows. So I highly recommend to get this. It'll make everything so much simpler, and it will also help you to know when to trade. So I trade 9:30 a.m. session, New York AM session, but for me in Australia, it's midnight. I will be trading these sessions throughout the weekdays. Of course, it's a Sunday, so I'm not trading tonight. So say you live in Uganda or Europe or whatever the fuck, wherever you live. If you just put this indicator on, it'll tell you the exact time when your New York AM session will open, and then you know, oh, I just trade that time every single day, same thing. And then you have these targets, London highs, London lows is what we call it, Asia high, Asia low. These are less probable draws on liquidity, New York PM highs and New York PM lows, and then also New York lunch lows and New York lunch highs. These aren't as strong, but these are the two you want to be most worried about, Asia and London, if you're trading New York session. If you're trading any other session, then I have no idea. And then also there's previous day high and previous day low, which is which is New York's high of the day. So this is the previous New York high and the previous New York low. Also very good strong draws on liquidity. That's sort of everything covered for today. Very simple. Teaching you guys higher highs, higher lows, and how market structure works. Just up, down. We don't want to trade if it's higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, or lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. That's when we want to look for a trade. So that sort of breaks everything down. I hope that all made sense to you guys. If it doesn't, just DM me on Instagram and I can walk you through it probably. If not, join the free Discord. Haven't dropped it yet, but I'll be dropping it at the end of this series. I'll catch you for video 4. Peace.